a lot of dogs have trouble with down, right? And so I'm going to show you a few different methods and tricks to help you get your dog to down and to understand what it means. It's always best if you can get them to start out in a sit. So you want to have them be pretty efficient with sit first. And then also, it's best if they know markers so that they understand when they've just done the right thing. It's also going to buy us a little time to get a reward. So I can't really have food or treats like out on the floor. I can put them over there. Right now I have them in my pocket because it's just too distracting for the puppy, and that's why he's all up in my pocket. So best if you could start out a sit. There's a couple tricks. One is just naturally wait until the dog goes down, right? Naturally wait until the dog goes down and yes. And then when he hits the floor, you just mark it yes. So typically when that happens, you're not right there with them, right? They're just doing their own thing and they happen to lay down. So understanding markers before that is crucial because you can mark it yes as soon as the belly hits the ground. They know they've done the right thing and then you can go get the food. It buys you time. Otherwise you have a second or less to have the dog make the association between what they've just done and the food reward going into their face. So the marker is really the best way that they can learn that. So one trick I do like to use is just give them a toy. Give them something to chew on, especially puppy. They like to chew, right? And what's their natural thing they're going to do? Once they have it, they're going to lay down and go chew it. Now he's probably going to go over to the bed when we do this, but I have a toy right here for him. Pup, come. Good. Yeah, so he's going to go off to the, he didn't go to the bed, but, oh yeah, he's going to the bed. They're working on the roof, so there's a lot of noise. Good. But if I just ignore him, he's got the toy. He can't really chew it while he's standing up, you know. But eventually he's going to lay down, so I'm just going to wait for him. There he goes. Down. Yes. Good boy. And I give him a food reward. He's already in his own world, but right. No, I got something. Good boy. Oh, so there you have it. That's just one little trick. And you could do that with a lot of things too. You can do that with come. If the dog just happens to be coming to you, say come. Or if you're on a leash, you have the dog on a leash and he comes towards you, say come. And then when he gets to you, or when he's committing or on his way, you can mark it yes, and then have the reward ready when he gets there. Oh my goodness, stop. He looks like he's about to go down. This is another method. It's probably one of the best ones in my opinion. It's one of my favorite ones. Anyways, let's see if we can get him to turn sideways. Leave that alone. Sit. Good. So what I do is lift up one leg, kind of bring it forward, and then I tip the body this way with my other hand. And as I do that, I tell him, down. Yes, good boy. No, don't do that. Good boy. You want to do again? You want to do again? Good. Pop up. Down. Yes, good boy. Oh, you're such a playful nutcase. Good job. Good boy. Sit. Good. Down. Yes, good boy. Good boy. And after a while, they make the association. Yeah, so it takes a lot of repetition, but that's probably one of the easiest ones to do. A popular one that people like to use is luring, and sometimes the dog just gets really confused. If they're sitting, they go into a stand. Sit. No. Here. Sit. Your butt. Down. Oh, see. Sit. Good. Down. Or they give up or get distracted. So I'm not a huge fan of luring. I think it just takes longer. And Just not a big fan of it. Another trick is pull the leash through my leg here, and I want to use the treat once he figures out where it is. It's over here, right there. Lure him to go under my leg to get to it. Yes, good boy. I forgot to say down as he was going down, but you get the idea. This one works pretty good because he has to go under and he has no really choice but to kind of crawl under. Here, sit. Good. Up, down. Yes, good boy. I like this one better than just the lure down. And I will mention something about the luring down. Sit. Good. Down is you have to go slow, right? Yes, good boy. If you go too fast, they just pop back up again. Pop up. Sit. Good. Watch. Down. Ah. Down. Yes. Good boy. So once I say yes, I'm releasing the food for him. Good job. You're starting to get this now, huh? Come. Sit. Good. So another method. Oh, you're way ahead of me. Is to just kind of roll your arm down along the shoulder. It's kind of a natural thing that dogs do to each other to, get the other dog down. And so we're just kind of using that instinct in our favor. Huh. Edward, sit down. There you go. He's kind of ahead of us, but down. Good. Sit. Wait. Down. Yes. I'm not really pushing. I'm just kind of lightly going down like this. So I'm not really forcing him down or anything like that. Usually, if you apply pressure, Edward, sit. Edward, good. If you apply pressure, they're going to fight more against it, especially like if you're doing a sit and you start pushing down, they tend to push back up against it. So usually what you want to do in these cases is just a suggestion, right? And a lot of times I don't even have to touch. No, off. Good. And once the dog understands it, then you want to start to incorporate hand signals. And this is mainly because, no, it's a little bit easier to communicate from a distance. No. And also, if the dog ever goes deaf. My dog, when she got older, she went deaf. So sometimes these hand signals come in handy in the future. Otto, come. Good. Sit. Down. Yes. Good job. Good job. Down. Yes. Good job. Good job. Otto, house. No. House. Yes. Good job. So if a dog doesn't know you that well, or maybe it's unsure of you, there's certain methods that can be a little bit invasive. So the tipping method can be a little bit invasive to the dog. And so you might want to not use that method if you feel like the dog doesn't quite trust you yet. Usually with a puppy, it's not an issue, but if you have maybe a rescue dog and you're still getting to know the dog and you kind of have that feeling, it might be best to avoid tipping. Down. Yes. Good job. So Addie knows markers really well, and you can see when I say yes that he knows that he's about to get the reward and he's already got his nose in my pocket. Another trick is sometimes when you start petting a dog, right, they just start to relax and they automatically go down because they want to give you belly, they want their belly rubbed. So you can always do the same thing. It's just pet the dog, and when the dog starts to, go down, then we pet the belly. Eddie's not one of those dogs, but Alto is. Alto likes to go down for his belly. The only issue with that is you don't really get much of a straight down. You get this kind of down and then sometimes roll over like this, like that. and that may be not necessarily what you're looking for. I had a dog that this was the only way that he really understood, and every time, even at a distance, if you hold him down, this is what you would get. So, but he was a super super submissive dog. So good. Break. The last method is leash pressure. And this, again, can be a little bit invasive. So if the dog is untrusting and not ready, then you might want to avoid this method. And you're best off doing a lure method because they're more focused on the food than feeling this kind of pressure. All right, so basically, you're going to say the word as you step down, and you want to bring the leash down slowly. Now you see how he goes down pretty quickly. Good, right? Because he kind of knows what we're looking for. Do it again. I'm going to reset him. Here, Edward, sit. Good. Wait. Have my food ready. Down. Yes. Good boy. This is kind of not fair because he just goes, I'm not even going to say the word, so easily. Good. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Good. I'll just sit. Yeah. Actually, I'll show you the other way, the other trick. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Oh my goodness. Down. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Good job. There you have it. 17 methods to get your dog to down. Good job, Puppies.